welcome back, boys.
What's up, brother?
Hey,
What's up, brother?
He's literally my brother. I'm sorry.
Have you guys been?
I've been pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Can't
So
complain.
what have you been playing over there, PC Brad?
Actually, I just downloaded off the. I'm embarrassed to even say it. Serious Sam 4. I never played the first 3, but I saw one screenshot of like this creepy creature, and I was just like, I want to play that. It looks like a ripoff of Doom.
It's on Game
Was
Pass.
it-
I believe
It's on
Game
Ga- yeah,
Pass.
it's on Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's not that bad then. I haven't played Serious Sam 4, but I have played As Dusk Falls, Till Dusk. What's it called, Jared? As Dusk Falls, something like that.
Till?
That's what-
Does fun. I don't know.
And I beat that. That was a lot of fun. That one was really good. And then obviously playing the Cowabunga collection. That was fun. And
Cool.
Splatoon 3 came out. Or is coming out today, so I'm excited for
Well, I
that.
saw the review on that. Not good.
Good on Splatoon.
Yeah, they said what I saw was like a 7 out of 10. So
s-
average.
We'll have to check it out ourselves.
It's Splatoon.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Pops?
the one thing I will say is I played the Turtles, the one that Richard has a.
Oh, the arcade cabinet.
He has an arcade cabinet that went up, so I played that. And then the other thing I've been playing is my pick, but you're not gonna know what that is. I'm not gonna tell you. So I've been playing that just to kind of,
I think I have an idea what it is.
you know. So
Well, your pick is 2 weeks away, so
Right.
you're going to be way ahead.
No,
Well, he's
that's
gonna
okay.
be pretty
well, I'm just
first.
no. I like the game, so it's not a problem.
I think I know because I opened his Dreamcast and saw
No,
it was in there.
no, not even close.
Before we get to you, Jared, I forgot. I did play Dreamlight Valley as well. I am so far into that game, and first I turned it on so Ben can play, and within 20 minutes, Erica goes, "Really, Rich? It was for Ben?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I was the only one playing. Awesome game so far. I'm probably like 3-4 hours in. Can't get enough. Cannot get enough.
It's a good one. I just got to Moana.
Dude, is she living in your village yet?
I just built her house.
Me too.
Oh,
And then
that's
I
the
guess-
Disney game.
And I guess
so-
that other guy, whatever his name is.
Moana and The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's mad or sad because she left. I haven't did anything but past that point.
So we're literally at the same spot, and
Yeah.
it's funny you say that because I didn't even know he was sad that she left.
He didn't seem like he was sad. He was just there, and then all of a sudden he's sad now. So I don't understand. So I got back to it, but I've also been playing MLB The Show.
Ooh, okay.
You guys know I'm a sports guy.
yeah.
Then is there a new one?
22.
Yeah.
22. Is that the one that comes with a hat?
No, it's 21.
Okay.
So I've been playing that.
Comes with a hat.
Yeah.
News to me.
If you buy the
I would've-
special
The
edition,
special
you
edition
can
has
have
a hat.
Yeah.
That was the Jackie Robinson one.
I played, I think, MLB 20, the show 21, and I made a pitcher, and I made him so ugly on purpose, and this guy threw gas. I put it on easy so I could strike everybody out, and then I just stopped playing it. Yeah. It was a fun game though.
I haven't played a baseball game since that. What's that one that's like little cartoon characters me and used to play?
I think it's like
Super Mega Baseball.
Super
Yeah.
Mega Baseball.
The
Love
second
that
one, yeah.
one. Haven't. No. Was it the second one?
No, we played the first one, but the second one was really good too.
They just looked more like real people, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't touch that one.
Klaus the Game. That was your guy.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
dude. He would close the game.
Yeah.
What's the one you used to play? The one we'd hit it and you break windows and stuff.
Oh, that was Dusty Diamond for NES.
Yeah.
That was a
man.
good one. You pick your old
You guys
players.
love that.
Yeah, for the backyard. And I remember David was playing against what was it, Sean? And nobody's ever hit the window. So David was getting smacked by Sean. Hits a home run to catch up. Hits the window, shatters it. It's
Yeah.
automatic out. He just went ballistic because nobody's ever done that.
That reminds me when we were kids and we were playing baseball in the front yard, and I'm obviously older than you guys. And when I hit that ball, and we saw it clear
Yeah.
what we called the green monster, which
Yeah,
was just a
remember that.
neighbor's fence.
Yeah.
I've never been more ecstatic about a sports event in my life.
Yeah. I was the one that gave up the home run, and I was excited. I was like, oh, man.
But the fence wasn't even green.
No,
It
it was
was
it
like
was
brown.
brown.
It was like a brown fence,
But you had to clear a tree as well to get to that fence. I think that was the most impressive part. And this was a big tree.
Yeah, I had to hit
Yeah.
that perfect angle. So it wasn't necessarily far. It was just that certain angle
Yeah.
you had to hit to get it over that fence.
Because that's where the wind there was a circular wind that would happen. It would grab this ball.
There was only one home run ever made over that fence from that side yard, and that was mine. And I'm taking that to the grave.
Yep. That was just before we moved out too.
That was
Yeah.
remember the trees to the left when we started to trim them?
Yeah.
You'd see
Balls.
balls just falling because there were like hundreds of them up there.
Yeah,
Not hundreds,
It
but
was
a ton.
usually me hitting him in the tree.
Yeah, your
Brad was
weird
hitting him
swing.
off the house. He's left-handed. Hitting it left.
Yeah, he's right-handed but would swing left
Yeah.
like a weirdo. Okay, let's get into it. We so last week I picked Sonic Adventure.
What'd you pick?
Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. I was super excited to play it. I'm interested to hear your guys' feedback on what you thought. I think we all enjoyed it back in the day, right? I think we all would have went into this week thinking it was good,
Yeah.
right? We all agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a pick that I made mainly because Sonic Frontiers, which is coming out in, I think, 2 months. And so I was really excited about Sonic and I want to go back and revisit it. So this was a perfect opportunity. So getting into the actual game itself and what we thought, maybe we can start with certain aspects of the game. So the first one, maybe controls and camera. Who wants to take that one?
I guess I can take it. So for me playing it, I went into it kind of remembering that the controls were not the greatest, but actually after playing it, although they aren't great, they were kind of surprising at that's probably the best that you could do today with a game where, because Sonic runs so fast, you can't have fixed cameras because you'd have the issue with the game we covered last week where you're 90 million miles away. So, and you also don't want to have an ability to control the camera yourself because then you're just going to get dizzy. So I think the certain way, the way they did it, I feel like the controls are relatively pretty well. There is some spots where it doesn't move and it's kind of finicky and you'll get stuck. But it's not, it doesn't take you out of the game that much where you're kind of just it's an old game. The camera's kind of bad. But relatively for how fast Sonic runs, I think the cameras are pretty well. The controls, I would say, and I think you pointed this out because we were playing it together, is you kind of do feel like you need another thumbstick to control him. The one top left joystick kind of just feels like you are out of control a little bit. But then again, he runs so damn fast. That's kind of the point of the game. So I don't know. I thought the controls held up pretty well. I don't know if you guys felt a little differently or.
No, I think that's a fair assessment.
I agree. Yeah. The camera is the only thing that was.
I only found in 1 or 2 spots where I was okay, I don't even know how to move to fix the camera.
Yeah.
I was locked in, and then maybe 20 seconds later, just finally found our way out. You're just moving the joystick.
You're at the mercy of the camera. To do what it
pretty
wants
much.
to do.
Yeah. But overall, I think considering how old the game is,
1999, I believe.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
So we all kind of agree on controls, camera.
Pretty much.
Next up, music, audio. Jared, you want to take that one?
The opening music's fantastic. Fantastic. That rock and roll Sonic.
That's right up Jared's alley.
Fantastic. The music as a whole in the game, pretty good. The voice acting.
For the era too. Keep that in mind. This is what you kept saying last week. Universal Studios for the era. It's not horrible. Let's keep that in mind. And it wasn't just you. It was everybody kind of said that. That was me making fun of all of us. So keep that in mind with the audio and the music and things like that. It was on a CD, so I think that was a little bit better. But
yeah, but the voice acting itself is pretty bad.
Yeah.
And that.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work!
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds!
What the issue is if you're used to watching the Sonic movies, you're used to his voice. It's not his voice, it's some random. So it kind of took me out of it a little
it
bit.
does take you out without the real voice.
don't forget this came before the Sonic
understand
movies,
that.
so the Sonic movies are the randoms.
No, I understand that, but if
He's
people
talking about
nowadays
now.
going back to play it,
Talking about right now.
people
yeah.
going back to play it now, they're going to be used to what's his name, Ben Feldman, I think his name is.
No clue.
You're going to be used to his voice because the 2 movies.
It reminds me of when we played Back to the Future and it wasn't Biff, and you're very upset.
Yeah,
The
so
same
that's
type
what
of deal.
same type of thing because
Yeah.
it kind
He
of
always
takes you
hits
out
on
of it a
that.
little bit because I'm
Consistent.
kind of waiting to hear his voice, and when it was this random guy's voice, whoever it was, kind of took me out a little bit. And then the one issue I have with it is they only speak in phrases; they don't have full conversations.
Yep.
So it's kind of like Sonic will say something, and then it pauses, and then you'll hear the awesome music in the background, and then Tails, who's a boy, will say something.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It kind of feels like whoever recorded Sonic's audio just recorded every phrase at one time.
Yep.
And then whoever did Eggman or Tails, and then it's just like you hear this dan 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 dan, and you're like, man, this music's killer, and it's just like, oh no, what are you gonna do about it, Sonic? And it's just there's like these weird
it takes
pauses.
you out of it a little bit.
But
Gaps.
for 1999, it's good to me.
You mean the year 1999? Because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you're gonna get it for 1999? That's
Oh
a
no,
steal.
no,
Okay.
no! I'm talking about the year it was made.
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
No, so I agree with all that. The music was good. Each level you went into, like the different music in each one, I wasn't like, oh, this one's not good. They all were good. Now the main land,
The hub world.
Yeah.
the whole from what we saw, anyways, the music throughout was really really good. But that one main song that just hit.
Yeah,
It
that was
just
a good one.
stuck with me for. We were playing basketball afterwards. I was humming it the whole day. I think that's a hit.
You're playing the video game basketball, or
No, we're literally hooping.
Yeah, we're
Really?
shooting hoops in the house.
Yeah, it was in.
oh, in the house. Okay.
Yeah, I got a little hoop on
You didn't
a door.
need to let them know.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, I had a couple dunks.
Did
Oh, at Brad's
anybody
house?
think it's weird?
Yeah.
At Brad's house, yeah.
Anybody think it's weird that Sonic has to take the subway? You know, he can run as fast
That's-
as he can, and he has to get
that's
on
what
the
I said.
subway. I forgot when he got on the subway, but I forgot about
Maybe he was
this.
going over water.
No, he can run.
Can he
No,
over
he can run over the water.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
he's
just
that
has to go fast.
Maybe he's fatigued. Maybe he needed like electrolytes or something. So
But I
he's
just thought it was
replenishing
weird
on
how the
train.
subway goes out to like the construction site.
Not very
area.
safe.
It's
Subways
like
are
out in the dirt where you
nowadays.
fight
Yeah.
Eggman.
Yeah,
That was
kinda
kind of weird. It's like, can't he just run there?
I didn't. Honestly, you put too much thought into it. Don't ruin this for me. The next
Yeah,
thing.
don't think about it. Just play it.
Let's touch on graphics. So, how did the game look? I don't know who wants to take that.
I guess I could start it. Yeah. For once again the year 1999. I mean, other than the fact the resolution was a little weak, but once again it's 1999. I thought it held up pretty well. I thought the first creature you fight, like that water guy,
Yeah.
or I guess you fight him several times. How you can
I
see
think
was
his name was Chaos.
yeah. You could see like he was transparent, and like when he would attack you, he has like kind of like Mr. Fantastic, like his limbs come out. It looked pretty well. Yeah, I mean, there was one character.
Yeah, Scotty
and-
Bowman.
Yeah, he looked like Scotty Bowman, the
Scotty
old
Bowman.
coach of like the Canadians and the Red Wings and stuff. And yeah, he would like, I guess you can say like the characters. Like, there's only like 4 models that we
Yeah.
saw, but the graphics held up pretty well for me. I don't know, didn't take me out of it.
The only thing I noticed that, I mean, it's just something you saw back in the day a lot. You even see it in some of the newer games. Is just like the pop in, right? Like you're going really fast, and then all of a sudden you're starting to see trees
You mean
pop up.
The
and
draw
everything.
rate is bad.
It was,
yeah.
but it was. I mean, I've seen that in newer Switch games. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you can't complain for
So,
1999.
Would you say
Right.
the graphics are better than Universal Studios graphics?
Oh my God,
Oh.
it's not even the same.
Yeah.
Not even in the same realm.
And I hate to say that, but yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Well, they got Dreamcast as well, competing with
It
the
was-
GameCube.
Well, it's also came out 3 years after.
Right, but it's the Dreamcast,
Yeah.
which is an awesome
And,
console, by the way.
and you also have to remember, like, this is their flagship for Sega, so you have the best people programming this
I like
game.
yeah,
that
it wasn't
flagship
made by
game.
Kemco.
I like that
Right.
flagship. That was good. I like that.
You're talking about Sega against Kemco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that touches on the graphics. You want to talk about maybe your overall impressions, or what you think about?
For me personally, anytime I can play a Dreamcast game, I'm in. I love the console. I think it's awesome. It wasn't around long enough. It always makes me laugh every time you turn it on. It makes all the noises of reading the disc. It's crazy. It sounds like it's gonna break, but you're used to. That's what the way the Dreamcast is. So for me, anytime I can play anything on the Dreamcast, I'm in. Sonic on a Dreamcast, Sega. It's all Sega. It's their what did you say it was?
Flagship.
Their flagship, yeah. So I mean, you can't do any better than that. So I'm
He
always.
didn't invent flagship, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
that's
yeah. I was
Nobody
just
uses that, though.
I was just
I
trying to
kinda did.
I was just trying to remember what he said. But
Yeah.
anytime I can play that, Sonic, I'm in. So I'm just
Yeah.
glad that it's a good game and not disappointed.
No, I agree. I know we did take some notes here, Brad. I don't know if you want to look that
Yeah,
stuff.
I think when you get to the casino, I think the instructions, there's one level where you have to like go into a casino and play, and you just play like pinball, and when you hit like the bonus, like the pinball like like you're in a wormhole or something,
Yeah,
and it looks like you're
weird.
literally in space. So I coined it as interdimensional pinball, and he thought that was so funny.
It
While
was-
we're eating bakers, by the
It
way.
was weird, but it was still cool. I don't really know what happened. I thought I was gonna get like some fancy reward or whatever for going through this special spot in pinball, and it just took me right back. But after going through a wormhole,
I think it was just
odd.
it was just showing the 3D graphics capability of the Dreamcast. Is what it was doing,
and you can definitely tell it was their flagship.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They went big on that. So
So why don't we? How many smacks did this? This was your game?
so
Yeah, so
This costs about 49 smacks.
Smacks is
So we'll round-
Smacks is excuse me. Smacks is money.
we'll round the 49 up to 50. Say this is, if you were to try and buy this now, 50 smacks
Okay.
is what you have to spend to get it.
That's probably what it came out at, right? About around 50
About-
smacks. So
about
that's
pretty
pretty
close.
crazy how that's
Yeah.
still 50 smacks. That tells you the quality.
Usually, I mean, with Nintendo,
a lot of smacks.
with flagship brands, they hold their value.
Yeah.
And say this has held its value pretty well. So we're going to rate this a little differently than we did in the past. We're going to rate this based on, is it worth the smacks? So would you spend the money on this today based on what you played yesterday? So Jared, let's start with you. 50 smacks. Is it worth the smacks?
I would spend 75 smacks on this.
Ooh.
I would
He's
go
over
up.
smacking.
I would I would pay more for this.
That's a lot of smacks.
Yeah, that's
Now,
high
we
praise.
I think we probably got ours originally for like $20 at Best Buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Without
yeah, because you got
clearance.
the what do you call it? Sega Collects or whatever
All-Star.
edition. Sega, yeah.
So I would absolutely it's worth 50 smacks.
50 smacks. Okay, so you
I'm all in.
All in.
All
All
in.
in.
Okay.
What do you got, Pops?
For 50?
For 50.
Oh, yeah, no.
You don't have to spend 75 like Jared.
No, I mean for 50 it's pretty much like we had said what it was originally, so and you're getting it now.
Yeah.
That shows you it's holding its value, so yeah, 100%. 50 smacks I'm in.
And for me, Jared would spend 75. I'll spend 76 then. I'll go one more than you just to prove how much I love the game. But definitely worth the smacks. It's smackalicious. It's super smacks.
Come on.
Everything smacks I can think of. I love this game. So I'm glad I picked a good one. I'm glad my memories were true and it wasn't just living in Fantasyland. But definitely worth the smacks.
Okay, so you're all gonna get upset with me because I'm gonna coin something here that's, I guess, we'll use in the future. Since we're all on a consensus, I guess you can call this game SmackCertified. Because no, it's definitely worth the 50. I mean, I wouldn't spend 75. I wouldn't over because I'm bidding against myself. I can get it for 50. I'm gonna pay 50. I think it's better than some of the Sonic games that came out after.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're okay with the resolution being a little grainy, but the controls everything holds up. So yeah, SmackCertified.
SmackCertified. Heard it here first. SmackCertified. If you didn't watch a couple of the other videos, you have no clue what Smacks is. I know we touched on it right now. It's money, but SmackCertified, that's new. The only other question I have for you is, so Sonic Frontiers is coming out, I think, November. There's been some rumors or people saying they think it's going to be horrible. I think I'm a big-time Sonic fan. I think most of us are here. We have high expectations for it. Did this bump your expectations up? Because this game was made in 1999. Now we're having a new one come out. It's supposed to be similar, I think, with like a open world, but then you actually go into the game or into the levels. Does this game make you more excited, less excited, worried? How do you feel about Sonic Frontiers coming out? Because this was great. If they can replicate this, then I think Sonic Frontiers would be that would also be SmackCertified.
I personally think that when a new game is coming out, like the Turtles and stuff like that, you have a tendency of going back to an older one because you kind of get back into it again. And when you get back into that is good, that gives you even more excitement for the new one coming out. So to me, I would say I'm more excited for it because this kind of helps.
I don't know, man. The open world thing, kind of a little weird. This is the pinnacle of any Sonic game.
Agreed.
And I feel like the only place you can go is down. So I'm a little worried.
Pessimist.
A little worried. I'm not a big fan of the open world. Not everything has to be open
No,
world.
what if it's similar to this though? It's like
If it's
open-ish.
similar to this, and they have that kick-ass soundtrack at the beginning, I'm in.
Jared just needs a soundtrack and then the
Just give me that
real
soundtrack.
voices.
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
Jared
well,
would
if you get, I believe his name's Ben Feldman. If it's not
let's
his name,
let's just stop saying
it
because it might not be.
Yeah.
If it's not
Yeah.
Ben Feldman,
Somebody
we
look at it.
apologize. We
Yeah.
can't edit it.
Somebody
We'll
look
just
at
put
it.
his picture up. There
Somebody
you
look
go.
at it.
So I guess I would say I didn't even know Sonic Frontiers was coming out. Well, until you mentioned it.
Yeah.
obviously. And then so playing this, I would say, yeah, I'm itching.
No,
I'm
okay.
itching to play it. I'm hoping it's the same thing. Just obviously, it's a modern game.
Right.
I do like
Graphics and all.
the fact that in this game it is open world, and yeah, it is a little janky because it's old. But then you go into individual levels and you're playing Sonic, right? And you're bouncing off the little things and whatever. I don't even know the names of them, but yeah, I'm pumped.
Right on. All right. Well, so Sonic is the first game that we've had that is SMAC's certified.
Yep.
So you're saying the other one wasn't SmackCertified?
That was the I don't even know what would. It just sucked.
Unsmackable. Unsmackable.
I mean, because that one, we're not going to rehash that.
Yeah,
Stop. So this one's over. I'm glad it's SMAC certified. Awesome. Good job, Brad. It's your week, so you'll be bringing a game to the table now.
Almost forgot.
And
Sure you did.
So he's. I don't know if you're going to be able to compete, but I'm excited. You want to give us some hints?
I'm trying to think of a good hint. So this is a cartridge game.
Okay.
Okay. I try to get something that I know that isn't going to be like we're all going to have to go spend big money on it because I know this game. And the last time I checked is pricey, or I was lied to. That's going to be disappointing. It's a shooter, and you go from I don't know what do they call it when you go from left to right.
Side scroller?
Yeah, it's like a side shooter, and you are in space.
Oh no, I know what it is.
Jared, I know
Side
Jared knows what
scroller,
it is.
you're
I know
on
what it is.
space.
Super Nintendo, right?
It is a
Yep.
SNES game.
Okay, we're gonna guess.
So we'll let
first, or-
Jared guess last since I think he knows what it is. Richard, what do you think it is?
I know what it is.
You just want me to show you then? If you
No,
really
we'll
know?
let him guess. I mean,
What do you
I don't
think
think
it
he
is?
knows the name.
Yeah, it's Mario World or.
No, man. Does Mario shoot?
It's
Mario ain't
a
Cabin, homie.
space shooter where you're
Oh,
like
okay,
going
I
through
didn't,
space.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
My phone rang, so it threw me off.
Yeah.
The space shooter on the Nintendo.
That's it.
Yeah, lose
No,
85.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna?
I
play
actually
that?
don't know. No, I'll say I don't
So
know.
all right, I'll show you since
Sorry about
they
that.
They already know what it is. So let me get it out.
Mario would be cool if you had a space shooter, though. I think that'd be neat.
So it's good old Axelay. So how much did it cost? Out of
$85 bucks.
$85
lose.
bucks.
This is one next week when we're rating it. We have to say, is it worth $85?
Yeah, that might not be SMAC
Yeah.
certified because of that alone.
But it can
That
still
looks like
hold
a
up.
reproduction card, by the way.
It might be. I don't know, but
No, it's too faded.
you can put it there. But
Why is it
Let me see that.
sticky?
it was in a dirty jacket pocket.
Looks pretty clean, though.
Well, yeah, that actually was a Christmas gift for me this past year, and
It might be.
my girlfriend Linda, who bought it for me, was like, "Oh, you're not gonna play it." She actually got upset because I played through the entire game and beat it before we even went to her parents' house.
Nice.
This looks faded.
So
Yeah, that's
Well,
never
it
a
doesn't
bad
matter.
thing.
No, it probably was just kept in the sun. We'll open it up and see if it's real or fake, and we'll let you guys know next week when we're
Just don't let
reviewing
just don't
it.
let Linda see.
Maybe she only spent like 20
She's not-
bucks on it though. But also, if it's a repro cart, it can definitely be SMAC certified because it's much cheaper, right? No,
True.
No,
sure.
One thing I do remember about that game. Soundtrack is fantastic.
Oh my God, Jared and the soundtrack. He's
No.
gonna SMAC certified.
Yeah, no.
just based on
So
the sound.
and also, let's stop roasting my game. Here. I own this. It is sticky though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
upsetting.
label itself, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember anything about it?
I personally remember playing it, and is this the game at the beginning where he goes, "Arms installation is complete. Good luck."
That's the game.
Then that's what I remember.
I remember that too. And
You're
I,
like-
I
you're
remember
like-
loving this game, actually.
You're
to
like
be honest with
humanity's
you.
last hope, right? Like the last ship or something.
Yeah. So if I remember
Always.
correctly,
Yeah.
there's like a oncoming horde of some creatures. They probably came from a black hole or something, and they send you up, and you're like the last hope. You're like the last ship, I think, and then obviously, you succeed. So you
I
save
remember
humanity.
it being really, really hard, but you said you beat it in one day.
Yeah, well, because I think back in the day we were playing on normal. You can toggle it down to easy or even very easy. I
What'd you
played it
play
on
on?
very easy.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah.
I was just trying to get back into it, and I
Right.
knew I only had about 90
Was this
minutes.
this was on Christmas Day?
This is on Christmas morning, yeah.
Christmas morning before
Jared-
you went to visit her family?
Yeah,
So,
before
yeah.
we went to go see
To
her
be
family.
clear, he didn't beat it in one day. He beat it in 90
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, that's
Well, no, I
saved back then, so
I
you
s-
basically had to always do it in one day.
Yeah. Well, I said I had 90 minutes. I went over my time, which is why she was upset. She's like, "Come on, we got to get
See,
going."
you
that
left
kind
the
of thing.
most important part. She wasn't mad
Yeah.
that you beat it. She was mad that
Yeah.
you were late
We're taking
because
too
you were
long,
playing the game.
But it, my opinion. I mean, you guys will see. And Jared's onto something with the soundtrack.
Yeah, that's sad. I always
You'll
remember
see,
that
yeah.
one. It's like it looked kind of like an alien.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
soundtrack,
There is
that
one
song.
thing that is I don't know how they got away with it. It looks like a xenomorph from Alien, but
Yep. I
and
remember
then
that too.
you got to remember he's got a surround sound on his CRT,
Yeah.
so that he's really gonna enjoy the music.
Yep.
Dude, when
So
I don't know why he's flexing on us like that, but
Hey, I,
I
didn't
might
say
play it
anything.
here.
I didn't say anything. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I don't even think we have a Super Nintendo, do we?
you have the Retron, don't you?
Yeah, I have the
yeah,
Retron, but
does that play? No, I think that's
No,
just
that
NES.
I'll bring.
That's
yeah,
just NES.
we have ways to play it. I know
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
like emulators.
yeah, you
I
guys
can
are
tell you guys only emulate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
games
kidding.
in here.
yeah, well.
Cool. Right on. I think that's gonna do it for the video. Anybody got anything else, or you wanna?
Nope.
I got nothing
We're
else.
good.
Just-
Right
Smack
on.
certified.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, Sonic Adventures Smacks Certified. Smack Certified. We just made that up. If you don't like it, please leave a comment saying you got a better idea. But if you did like the video, please like and subscribe. Something about hitting the bell. Don't really know too much about that. But if you want to hit the bell, it doesn't hurt. And we appreciate the support. Thanks. Peace.